Alright. Whoops. Alright, so that was Shub Suran. And now we're on the whatever have you, the Night in the Woods soundtrack. And that was a very graceful transition to that. But anyway, welcome back. My webcam, for some reason, is not connecting. Probably because it's a phone that I have to connect to over Wi-Fi. It's a precarious little house of cards that I've built, and it turns out it did not last very long. But anyway, let's get into the video game. So, on a Discord server, I showed off last night. Added a little, let's get the sun in here. Added little stars everywhere. So now there's a beautiful little star field of the video game Starfield. I stole the entire video game Starfield and I put it in my video game. That's what I mean by that. But anyway, that's actually, I showed off my other game. What's it called? This Planet Sucks. That's what it's called. This Planet Sucks. And so I literally just took the script from there. So it was this make stars. So yeah, there's 45,000 stars. And they're all little tiny quads that are very far away. So if we go out here, I couldn't figure out how to do an additive blend without, behind everything. So I just had to make it really far. But they're these crusty little JPEGs. Well, actually, what if I make it so that it's not a crusty little JPEG? So if I go to star.png, let's do lossless. Yeah, those look nice. And originally what I was going to do was in my very early testing in the other game, I found that using a mesh, because stars can be really small, the meshes would flicker in and out because either a vertex is in a pixel or not, basically. Or at very small scales, there's floating precision. So this instead uses a significantly larger quad, and then it uses the MIP mapping to get the pixels really tiny. So I think I have an item, a telescope item. Yes, this is, I think that. Yes, this gives us more detail. Basically, the stars are, in general, either pretty big or pretty small. Mostly small. And this also helps at the night, or in the very, very darkest depths of the night. So hopefully, this is gonna devastate YouTube compression or whatever compression for streaming. It'll devastate the bitrate. Like, in fact, let's no clip up. You'll have to tell me how this looks in post. Because for me, it's a beautiful swirling star field at like 20 FPS for some reason. I mean, probably because there's so many stars. So, I mean, using a big multi-mesh like this is probably the best visually. Also, it's very subtle, but there is a band of stars that's more densely packed than the rest. But I couldn't do it too densely because otherwise it was like pretty obvious. So yeah, I think there the band very subtly goes around. Oh. Anyway, but that's not what we're here to do. Also, there's no like HDR, so the stars would be plainly visible here. So instead what it does, or there's no like auto exposure. Because in real life, the reason you don't see the stars in the day is because the sky gets like 1,000 times brighter. And, humans just have really, really incredible eyes that can just, power through an enormous amount of visual difference in light. Like you can just be blasted with light by the sun. Or sit in a cave with like a pinhole of light. and see reasonably well. But anyway, so I just hide the stars in the day. Maybe eventually I'd like to have like the brightest stars, so I'd like to have a more graceful scheme. You know, or maybe I could just have like a different multi-mesh of stars that matches it generally but doesn't actually hide the stars, and then it would generate bigger stars. That could be an option. Or like celestial bodies. Like I also need a moon still. But anyway, none of that's important today. Because what we did yesterday, or Friday, or no, Thursday, was also, I didn't work on the game much yesterday. I just did household chores mostly. I think I did all my work on Friday. But yeah, we made her. Wait, why is she default now? Hang on. It shouldn't be default. Let's go to, Mom. I think maybe I was testing. Because basically her outfit, that's basically her default outfit. Which is not what she wears by default. If that makes sense. Because honestly, I guess it's only a default outfit in the sense that it is the outfit that I made. Oh well. Oh yeah, her head turned invisible for some reason. I still need to figure this out. So today, I guess, first things first. Why is her head invisible? So let's hide this. Because it was like I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything. And my brittle thing. Is this... Where is she? Now she's all invisible. Hello? Wow, Godot really, really doesn't like rendering this thing. It really hates generating that UI. Because anytime I click on it and it lags for like 30 seconds or 10 seconds or however long it is, it's because of that. Okay. And let's close this as well, because I don't like it. So we're getting a lot of fun new things here. I'm seeing excitement. I'm seeing I'm seeing a void where originally my video game character was. Was I just an idiot? Was I just zoomed out so far? Why was I zoomed out so far? Okay, whatever. But I literally couldn't see it. Why does it let me zoom out so far? I don't understand. Whatever. I did a good job. This is actually good. Okay, head. This is the head model. So let's just clear the let's just clear the materials. See if that fixes it. It doesn't. That's pretty cool. That's wild and wacky. So what if I make this unshaded? Okay, okay. Interesting. I see that there is nothing. So I think it's a mesh issue. Maybe the head. No, but I can plainly see the head. Like, so if I save this, it'll export. Maybe. Interesting. Interesting thing. Where'd it go? All transforms? Why is her head so big? Maybe her head's just always that big. But Is this exporting to the right place? Outfits primordial head. Okay, there it is. Interesting. The situation is developing. Alright, so her head is now here. Her hair is not here. That's an interesting new twist. Attempt to call set shader param on base. Oh, okay. That's because I then undid all my material stuff. So let's close that. Okay, get diff entities. Because this should just be the deleting the... Okay, so that's just deleting the material. So let's get checkout. Entities. Characters. No. Visual mode. Now, we go back. She's here. But the real question... There we go. And also I'm going to refactor this so I don't have to click the skeleton so much, because I don't like clicking the skeleton. It takes so long to generate the UI. There we go. Let's see what the little errors are. What's it crying about? That's fine. That was the old stuff. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. Why did it... But such a weird thing. The mesh... I had to manually press re-export or re-import. I wonder if that was anything or if that was just a coincidence. But okay, that's okay. Let's just do some modeling, I guess, then. So it'll take a good long time to get that up and running. Let's get all of my files just displayed. What is this? How do I pin something? There we go. Alright, let's get my concept art in here. So there's a few more systems that I should make, but I don't care that much about them right now. The skin blemish system, the dynamic expressions. I could make multiple eye sets. That could be fun. I mean, though I still think I need more... I may want to do a little bit more with that first. But okay, so we have this, we have this, we have this. So let's just put, like, green on them. So this means it's done. Great, cool. What else do I need? I guess separable... Oh yeah, these are like big bushy pants, so maybe like a tighter fitting pant. Would she wear sneakers or would she wear boots? Because originally I was considering separable shoes, but that feels like it'd be too much micromanaging. So I guess let's go with a cool outfit. Let's go with this. I think I need more hairstyles. Maybe this is fine. Oh well. Okay. Let's go to Blender. Let's grab one of these things. I guess maybe I can do... Actually, I can do... Aha. So here, I can do a whole outfit. But I'll need to still split these into... Actually, I have sophisticated technology. Can I get this? Where is this? It's fashion. Why did this not work? Beautiful. So with the power of sort of video games, I can model these two in one mesh or one Blender file and then export. So let's export this to somewhere. I guess maybe concept art. Edgy maybe? It was not too dramatic. Actually, I should figure out what exactly this is, because I don't know if this is actually like a shirt. Or a coat, or what? Oh well. So we need I need her basic, I guess her tests. No, I need the full collection. And the bone shapes. So I can do, how do I do this? Content? Ah, okay. Okay, so now I have armature thing, and I can model based on what's already here, and I can do other things. So what exactly? Oh, now I remember. Let's just call this reference or something. Image, what, did this not save as a... Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? How do I... Oh, did I just draw a random thing and not actually, like, attach or, like, properly put it together? Ah, well, whatever. I get the important bits. I don't need to remodel her arms, for example, but actually I do need to use the bathroom, so I'll be back. You know, 40 minutes into the stream. I think that's good form. Let's see, am I back? There we are. Okay. So what I need is to, do things. Yep, how much does a subscription cost? I mean, they don't pay me out until $50, so it'll probably be like 5 to 10 years before I actually make any money on Twitch. But okay. I need... Let's make this. So I can duplicate this. So this will be, does it have to be... Why does it have to be here? Okay, but let's get this. Let's move this into the collection. Let's get this. Let's move this into here. And let's rename this. Can I unlink it? Dang it. How do I make it a thing that I can edit? Because I tried to duplicate. What is this called? Blender. Unlink without deleting? You know, I think it actually, now that I'm looking at this, I think it would be faster if I delete this and then just append these objects. Excuse me. So it would be, I guess just the full body outfit. And I don't need this. This is good. So let's not worry about unlinking stuff. And then I can do hide this. So this is going to be edgy outfit. Let's do like shirt, I guess. So what I gotta do is I gotta split this thing. So this is no longer going to be a dress. I'm going to refashion it into a cool jacket or something. And I thought it was dumb of me to keep the legs fully modeled under the dress. Alright, so I guess let's do like for now. Clear sharp? No. Oh yeah, let's also clear the seam. So where should her pants start? Maybe she has cool high-waisted pants. And also, why is this here? Yeah, let's clear that seam. So this will be our pants. And then I don't really need this at all. I guess I'll just unlink it. Oh wait, no, it's attached there. So yeah, I don't need to concern myself with other things here, I guess. All right, let's make pants though. So what I'm thinking, I mean, I could just basically do, no, I need a little bit of like straightening of the legs, because otherwise it's just gonna look like she's wearing like tights. But these are meant to be like skinny jeans, I guess. So let's just slightly straighten out the leg. And I guess maybe here I might even do like and these are going to merge into a boot. So I don't have to worry too much about what's actually going to happen in here. In fact, I should figure out how to do boots. Actually, no. They'd be tighter than this. Does that feel like pants? I guess. Also, without the shawl, she looks kind of weird. Maybe the jacket will help with that. Okay, let's get some boots in here. So let's just get a big old, like... So what sort of boots do I want? These are fashionable. So sort of like a sneaker boot. Hmm. Hmm. What are their boots? Old boots. I should look up old boots. Because we know what the fancy ones look like now. These look cool. I think these are just posed nicely. Because they have that dynamic, like, jutting in, jutting out, and also the thing here. This is a very well taken photo of these old boots. What are these? I think these are too fancy. I'm mixed between this design. Oh. I mean, maybe what I could do is just rework Jackie's boots to look better, because her boots are pretty bad looking. Because I could have a zipper on the side and then the little buckles. That'd be cool. Because I like this. I think it fits the shape here. Because this is basically the tracer shape of, you know, a big puffy thing, thin pants, and then like big shoes. Or like sneakers. Which is, it's just a very, it's a cool outfit. So okay, let's get the actual like shape here. So if I hide this, so we're officially getting feet. And then let's get this angle. Then we'll get this angle. Because I want to... Do I actually care that much about the shape of these boots? Okay, but let's start with an angle that's gonna make sense to me. Probably be what, the side shot? Where's the side shot? Where'd it go? Oh. There we go. That bottom shot makes me uncomfortable. But okay, so I guess something... I like this, this shape here, like this jutting out. That's a fashionable shape. I think I can do a little bit more, well... I guess they'll be sleeker. There'll be a little bit more of this action instead of, you know, these big bulbous toes. Or like this as well, you know. More like women's boots that are old rather than just wearing men's boots like this. You can tell because they got big noses. So knows this. I don't know. I think this one's just gonna be here for fun. That one's just there to support the other boots. But okay, so this is gonna be the important one. So let's do... So I guess I should... Oh yeah, this is the classic Sims problem where you can't re-rig the character, but a heel would change where the foot sits. So let's do like a... I don't know if this is going to feel like an old women's boot, or if it's going to feel like some sort of other weird fashion thing. Also, her feet are like ramrod straight here. I've been saying ramrod straight a lot. Like, what makes something ramrod straight? Well, I mean, what if I make it symmetrical, though? So this goes a little over 2 of these, and I guess that'd be consistent across these, because these are the same measurements in an orthographic perspective. So do I want it to go down like this? Maybe? Yeah, let's save these. I don't think I need the top down or the bottom up view. And I suppose I never actually seriously answered the question that a chat member had about or a comment the chat member had about using the money from Twitch to specifically for development. Because right now, at the rate that I'm going, I basically won't make money. At least I can't see it happening anytime soon. Because it took, what, a year or more to develop the follower count to get there. And in terms of budget, I basically don't, well, the game basically doesn't cost money to make right now. So I'm not even sure what I would spend money on. I guess music samples or something that I've been looking into. Oh. Because I want like a cello pack. Let's do edgy. Underscore edgy. So where is this? This is, okay, so this is part of this collection. So if once I do this, yeah, that exports what I want. I don't like how it unhides everything when I do this. Whatever. I don't need this anymore. Did I like change? How did the proportions of this change so dramatically? Like, these feet do not seem to be the same size. Oh well, good enough. Okay, so let's just start with a fun little circle, fun-loving little guy. And do I actually even need, like, this entire thing? I could just separate this out. Yeah, that simplifies my job. So let's just do like a... We'll just do some very simple stuff here. Oh. Loop tools. Latin. Good enough. Oh, I'll have to bone these. Oh well. And I trust this profile shot more. I think she's gonna look more like a pirate than a woman with old boots. Oh well. So now the real question is, how do I do this part? I guess maybe I do this to get a little more separation here. And then let's start with just wow, there's some disaster going on with the, well, okay, yuck. That's this is an interesting design. There's some interesting topology, I should say. Actually, woof, that looks terrible. I guess the big question on everyone's mind is going to be, what exactly is going to happen here? These look bad. And also, I should have designed the tops, because now I'm regretting that. Like, how do feet work again? Okay, so they gently come out this way. So this whole thing here should be like that. And on this side, they come out a little bit, but they come out at a later date. You know, this is the date, the current date. So these ones come out first. These are just like pirate boots. These are like cartoon pirate boots. And I'm seeing here, this whole situation was a mistake. Like, this is gonna be some rough business, I think. What if I just... Yeah, this'll work. Hmm. Well, this is a disaster in here, but that's gonna be uh yeah, this'll do something eventually. This'll be better. Oh, I see. Get this out of here. A lot of these are like... Oh, I see. I need some little toe protectors here. Or little toe loops or something. Well, I don't know. I don't think that was the right call. But I won't overthink these, because these are now... I mean, they don't look bad. I think they could have more shape to them, like an actual like tongue for the boot, for example, would be good. Because now it's just like an inexplicable like boot shaped thing. So I could do like let's get this part. Nope. See, that's how things work. Uh... Hmm. The burning question on everyone's mind is, how is Needleful going to get out of this one? Look at this strange thing right there. I mean, I suppose I could just, let's get this up. She should still tie her boots. She's not like an animal. Hmm. That is going to be, I think, the incorrect answer there, but I'll do it anyway. Because now there's this little smudgem. Hmm. I mean, I guess I could just have them intersect. Good enough. Our lovely little edge triangles. Yeah, good enough. Hmm. So how do I auto weight paint these, essentially? Let's go to my... what would I do? Oh, I have so many. So many of these. Let's unforce this. Remove that. So we have this one. So let's make a new animation. So this will be like a blend test. I see. So these do not have the correct armature. This one? This one. So like, cause this, I think, huh? Okay, that worked nicely. So yeah, we'll do some cool things like get that, and then let's get like something else, probably. I know, a heavily deformed foot like this, and she'll be like ready to race or something. Like she'll be like getting ready to sprint. Where's my knees? Oh, they're right here. Her legs are too large. She can't actually like crouch down. Okay, and here I did the right thing of having the hand bone follow this hand target by default in rotation. Wow, that is like, she cannot like, she can't, her hands are so, her arms are so short that she can't actually like put her arm down. Maybe she has to like rotate her entire spine into it. Yeah, legs too big. But okay, that's a good extreme pose, though. So we have a normal pose, and also, why is this still not attached properly? So, like, maybe if I flip... Oh, because there's no armature. Okay. So, okay, thankfully a lot of this was taken care of. So let's do, by default, I don't know, what are my options here? So we have, it's gonna be toe L, ankle L, calf L. So let's go to rest position. I guess these two, it'll be like 2/3 of one, 2/3 of the other. So I'm thinking like 0.6 here, 0.4 here. And then maybe this one's just going to be, goes right into ankle L. In fact, the rest of this could probably just be ankle L for now. You know, like... You know, let's see how that looks as a start. This part needs to be, so this, okay. Let's do like, I think this thing will stay attached to the ankle. Also, I should probably figure out how I'm going to do the, while I'm here. I mean, it's a boot. That looks like a boot. Do I want this here? I think this would be better here. And then, meh, that's basically right. Well, okay, but now let's do, I guess this stuff, I'll just add some calf of like, because this will all be normalized in the end. So let's say like 0.2 here. Let's just see how this looks. Let's do like mostly calf, actually. Let's do a darken. Reduce this down. Because this is basically going to be like lighten to the ankle. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. This is what I want. Maybe if I do, there we go. Let's do some more delicate stuff. And a little bit more here, I guess. Oh, this one doesn't quite behave nicely now. Well, I mean, it looks... Huh. So that one... Yeah, that one does not quite behave. I wonder what that needs to attach to, then. I guess this needs to still be here, so let's go back here. Put some more of this in. Right, like... Here, maybe? Because really it would be like a separate bone here. And I would have like a channel, or I'd have some sort of driver for it, but I won't do that. Let's just zero that out. What am I doing? Oh, okay. So that does nothing. Okay, so here it's still poking through more than I want. I guess this still needs to be... Does that need to be all calf, I guess? I guess it does, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, I did this incorrectly. Like, I don't think this at all should be, so this little section. Let's just assign an ankle weight of like 0 to that and see how that looks. A little too much. Let's do like a 0.2. Oh, it's because this has not been. Let's okay, I see. Go back to rest position. Oh, hi again. Sorry, I've been invested in this saga of weight painting this bone properly. Let's do calf. Let's just add a little bit to all of this. I think this may eventually actually be partly ankle influenced, but... Thanks. Oh, thank you. That seems to be one that got some positive reception, which I'm glad about, because it was sort of good to sort of think through what I wanted for a game. See if this... Yeah, that looks pretty good. The ankle is extreme, but that's because this is an extreme pose for the ankle. And this squeezes in a little bit, but that's okay. See, now we have some cool little boots. I need to potentially reduce that business somehow. I'm glad, yeah. I've been trying to make things that are useful, or make devlogs that are useful for other people. So I'm gonna do... Oh yeah, I should redo the UV maps here, because they were designed for the when this was addressed, so this was gonna be like the shorts underneath it, just as like a... I don't know, avoidance. Issue avoidance or something. Let's just set... Get this to its rest position. I think I need a more graceful thing here. Or if I do, This. Okay, so that gets rid of that slight deformation, but I do want... Maybe I just need a separate bone here. Because it's going to be pretty hard to make this look good otherwise. It's like, what? And why is this not? Let's just assign this there for now, and we'll assign this to, like... I don't think this will look terribly good, but I'll try it. Essentially, this is squishing this down. No, it's pulling it up, isn't it? I guess I do need to push this down, so give this a smidge of yeah, that's that. This should be, let's do thigh like a little bit better. It only starts to clip at the very extreme, so like, because right there, still okay. The butt could use some work though. That's not doing so hot. Because I probably need like geometry here. Yeah, thanks. Take care. Yeah, none of these characters look very good when they sit down. I guess maybe... What are they attached to, though? Let's go to... Oh, yeah, that's not... This is not what it should do. I don't think. So what if, first off, I assign this here? Certainly not good. Oh, wait, I need to, I think this should be here. Because that's directly attached to the pelvis. And then here I can squish this out. So let's do like, yeah, that seems good. I think I also need, what, more interior? More of the butt, probably, to go with the thigh. How does this look when it deforms? I mean, not, oh, whoa, bad, very bad, not good. Let's remove, I don't know, in here, maybe? Maybe this can't be attached, so let's just, that leaves something to be desired. Because it feels like those little, like, Action Man dolls, or like, you know, some sort of posed doll where this is just a hard piece. Which, I mean, it is in real life. Well, I guess there's not really, I guess there's no bone exposed here, so that doesn't actually make sense. So yeah, I guess undo that. And let's also make it so, let's just make the hips all like 0.5 or something. Darken, we'll do like let's get all of this down to half interpolation. Maybe that'll do something. Why is this not? There we go. Because if it wasn't obvious, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I guess let's get this here. Lighten. So this will never be super. Oh. It's always, yuck. There's like, it's just a complete mess in this, with this pose. Yeah, I don't think that's actually, well, this little piece here is a disaster. What if I smooth this out? What if we settle, so for a less extreme pose, like sitting here, because I don't need her to like sprint off. I need her to just like sit down on a chair without obviously deforming in weird ways. That's probably good enough. Let's smooth this out, though. And also, as a rule, this is not going to have any attachment to the thigh, because I want it to have a specific known state, which will probably be like just the lumbar. Actually, what is this anyway? Or how is this? So let's go to item. Let's say this is going to be 50% hips and then 50% lumbar. Well, no, 40%, 40-60. And then this will have exactly the same thing. Let's see if that actually worked. Kind of? Yeah, I guess that worked. I mean, this still looks quite bad at this more extreme pose, but here it's not great. Yeah, I just need to smooth this out now. I think. Yeah, because look at how, like, messed up it is. I want... Well, I don't want it to get, like, dramatically brighter. Let's see, is this good enough? I mean, it looks reasonably smooth from here. I think maybe this interior area should have more weight from the thigh, but maybe not. Let's see if there's anything I should do here, because I think this maybe is just as it is now. I mean, I could probably... Yeah, I'll do a little bit of fixing for the clipping. So actually what I should probably do is get a very small... like a very low like this, and then just, like, in big motions, push it out. Maybe darken. Yeah, because we don't need so much of this hip influence on here. I should have thought about if this is actually the final shape of these pants before I started weight painting. But I guess it is the final weight now. But okay, so now it's more like an underwear shape, which I guess makes sense for how the hips work. And I'll make sure that they match properly here, even though this coat's gonna, like, override this. That does not look good. I should not have done whatever I did. I regret whatever decision I made. So I think this interior area still needs the hips. So maybe just more of this exterior area. I won't fiddle too much with the interior. But I think also a big issue. Yeah, this looks substantially worse than what I had, so let's just put it back to where it was. Let's see, is this... That looks so worse. Looks so much worse. Looks so terrible. And I can't undo any further. There's like a 10-second undo history, I guess. Yeah, I've made it so much worse. Well, I guess I was only going to here anyway. How do I fix what I've done? I guess this is basically the butt stream. Because this is like the hardest place to bone, or to, like, skin for me. Oh well. I think it's good enough. Because she basically sits down, and you're not, like, staring at her butt. But I think also I'm going to remove the influence here a little bit. And see if this improves things. Yeah, probably fine. I think that's good enough for now. Okay, so pants are modeled and weighted. And they're good enough. Now we need a jacket. So let's put this back in rest. Let's get a coat in here. So I guess what I'll do for now, let's just, like, I don't know. Well, how do I want to tackle this? Because I guess what I could do is I could start by pushing out the vertices here. Oh. Because where am I going to have? I guess here. Let's mark this seam, mark this sharp. I still didn't decide if this was going to be a coat or a big shirt. Well, I guess it's going to be like a jacket of some kind of material. And so then all of this will be smoothed out, or like flattened, I guess. Because this is going to be a relatively... Well, where's the jacket going to actually end? I guess there. Okay, let's do like a... Push this. Let's just fiddle with geometry, and I'll make it all work out in the end. Okay, well basically like... And slightly compress it, I guess, as well. I probably should have put the T pose, like, with the arms further out. Like, this is, like, a very, like, relaxed A pose. Oh, well. So here also, this shape will be a little bit lost. And then we'll have, I guess a pretty deep cut into the... I'm just gonna do, like, disgusting things to this mesh. And I'll make it all work out in the end, don't worry. Let's mark a sharp, let's mark a seam. Because this is going to be where... This is going to be skin. And then, probably shouldn't even have these be, like, connected as meshes, maybe. Okay, if you can't tell, I'm not a professional modeler. This is a disgusting vertex. I'm going to get rid of that vertex. I'll reevaluate what I'm supposed to do there soon. Because the answer here, for now, That's terrible. Let's just get rid of that. Actually, I have a great idea. No, that's a little bit too drastic. I was going to delete this whole thing, let myself figure it out later, but let's figure out the actual model first. Actually, I have a great idea. Get that out of here. Way easier. And let's just do some more awful things to this model. You know, this is basically just sculpting, you know? I mean, in sculpting, you don't have great edge flow and things like that until later. You know, so this is basically just my edge flow, or my sculpting. Oh, I see. This is how this is gonna work. You know, this is how I need to make this. Actually, I need to apply the mirror modifier, and I don't need an edge split because I can do auto smooth. This is like awful. This is terrible. I should not have done this as a, you know, I have a great idea. What if I simply, also I need this here. Oh, what the hell did I do? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's good enough. Actually, let's get this seam. Well, what if I just do... dissolve edges. And I can also... there's so many, like, bad, like, edge flow decisions in here. Like, look at this. It's a mess. Let's just pull vertices around until it works. Like, and this goes directly to the thumb. Let's see what it looks like. So if I get... if I switch this... oh wait, I need to, is this... oh wait, pose position, there we go. So how does this look now? And we're also not going to get any, like, good shoulder deformation here. So she's, like, in a bad sprinter's pose. Ah, well, whatever. It looks better than it did. Not terribly good. No. Okay, there we go. For some reason, that menu didn't go away. Alright, does any of this... I think a lot of this could use a lot of work. But I don't have the, like, technology to figure out how to do that. So what I'll do instead, let's just make a, wow, what is this? Oh. Hang on, what did I do? What is this? Why is this here? What did I do there? Can I do, like, how do I mirror my working? Okay, there we go. So maybe a little bit of, like, shoulder, because this neck is, like, terrible looking. I think it's because so many of these things were, like, not here because I needed them, but because, like, they were just part of the mesh, or, like, part of the edge flow, or getting the edge flow working for everything else in the mesh. And I didn't think to just make it separate pieces that don't have to all have edges connecting to each other. Which, especially with low poly modeling, or like relatively low poly modeling like this, I should be thinking about, like, just split it into different pieces. Like, I think this is going to wind up being a pretty good decision here. Aren't these working anymore? My dang old symmetrical stuff isn't working. It's like, is this... Okay, so that still works. This still works. This... Oh, okay, it does work. I'm just dumb. Okay, whatever. So now I can make this without fear. I can just make it do the right thing, which is probably to have this here. Oh, I see. Let's clear seams for now. And we'll clear sharps for now. I don't even need to have this gross, weird, like, thing here. Whatever that is. I can just have the neck, like, act normal. Oh, whoops. You know, now that I've been doing a bunch of work, let's get, all the stuff. Let's put that mirror modifier back on. I guess that's good enough. And then here, I'll eventually do something with that. Because what I want... Well... I know what I want. All of this. The entire thing needs to be... Well... I think just this part. Do I need, like... I guess I need that. Is this what I want? I'll need to make this more asymmetrical once I apply the mirror, but otherwise that's okay. And for now, I'll just, yeah, that's good enough. Basically, all of this should be merged inward eventually, or concealed partially by the actual coat. Mark seam, mark sharp. Is there a mark sharp here? Alright, how's this looking? The shoulder's looking quite bad. That deformation is terrible. I'm pretty sure that's why I had the shawl at first, was to just hide the deformation of the shoulder completely. Because I do not know at all how to connect that properly. I think, well, actually, in a real shoulder, that clavicle would go forward pretty far. But that does not substantially help here. So yeah, I would need like helper bones and things like that to actually get that working. Let's get like this, maybe. I don't think that's quite the right shape that I'm going for. Well, no, that's not right. I'll figure that out later. Because there'll be some sort of under thing. I didn't really put enough thought into what all of these shapes are going to be. Let's just get a plane in here. Clip this crap. Slap them together. Let's just figure out where this is going to be. What is this? How did I set that up? Oh well. So let's say it's gonna be something like that. It can be a little less pointy eventually. And I guess for now, oh. Mark seam. Ta-da. This feels more like a work shirt or something, not like a coat. I think once I apply the modifier and start deforming it to be asymmetrical, it might work a little bit better. What if I did... Let's mark sharp, mark seam. Yeah, it's okay. And I don't know how much of that I want to do. Well, I guess I can just like scale this up, flip this out. Boom, now I have a place where I can put like a, this looks like a sweater vest. It looks like a school student in like a sweater vest, but okay. What I need to do now is successfully merge this. The coat, maybe? Because the alternative that I'll have to do is exactly match the, whatever it's called. Blend weights, or like bone weights there. This looks terrible. Just that blending there is just so bad. Oh well. And I think also, I just realized, I can just make these intersect slightly. Like I'm not like beholden to something else, to some higher power compelling me to keep those as like to make those perfectly match. I can just make them not perfectly match. Let's make these not clip. Okay. Mark seam. Mark sharp. Mark. Let's mark a seam there. Okay, so now a little bit more cool stuff going on here. Oh wait. Renable clipping. So she is wearing this that's fine. Oh yeah, I should do the UV mapping before I do. Ah, yuck. No, I guess I shouldn't do the UV mapping first. Because I still have to, because then I'd have to model without the UV, or then I'd have to model after doing the UV maps, which is just not going to work. Okay, let's push this out a little bit. Just make this like, yeah, that's good. That gives it a little bit more interesting shape. Because I realized, I just suddenly had an epiphany that one of the issues that I have with 3D models versus my sketches is my sketches tend to have like consistently uniform sized shapes, where with my modeling, I tend to get details that are way too small, like this bevel here, versus the broader shape. So I should pay attention to like I don't know. I just realized. You put your fingers on the ground. You don't put your entire body on the ground. No wonder she's so, like, compressed down. And you would lean forward more. So like bad posing will exacerbate the issues with my my blending, or my weight painting. So yeah, see, now she knows. Now she's a sprinter ready to go with no head. So what is this? I guess I'll start. So for this thing, let's just start with the, I guess, back upper. Because that would give a lot of the work. And then I can, like, gradually push these out. But whatever. Now let's grab this stuff. Let's figure out if I can just, like, merge this in. I'm thinking what I could do. Mark sharp, mark seam. Now, to get the blending right, I could just push all this up. And then, like, merge this in, like... Are you seeing it? Oh wait, this one's a pentagon. Yeah, do you see what I'm getting at with this? Maybe? So this is going to be just some sort of, like, collar thing. And then I'm going to, like, merge it like this. But it'll actually look good instead of bad. And then that'll be hidden by the collar itself. But this will make sure that these, like, blend together and there's no, like, seams between them. What is this? Well, if this is going there, then that might as well go there. Okay, and then... Actually, I can get this. Reasonably in here. There we go. Look at that. It's a model. Not a particularly good one, but it does reflect and approximate a woman in a coat of some sort of jacket-like thing. And I'll even make them like not like weird like this. You know, I'm realizing now a lot of this. So what if I did like this? That doesn't look good. Let's clear the seam here. Do I want anything else with this? It looks very like prep school Harry Potter. So I'm gonna have to figure out why did I draw it like this? Why did I draw this thing? That's like the next question that I ask after I spent, you know, 2.5 hours modeling it. Is like, why? Okay, can I get rid of this vertex line? I think I can. I don't like it. Because I want this one in here. So I have like... Because I can make this... What if I do that? Does that improve the situation here? I mean, I like the pants, honestly. Well, I guess I just like the general shape of the boots. I think that was a good choice. But I don't think the shirt is a great choice. Maybe with some color. Maybe with some final work. But it's 12, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take probably like an hour and a half. So I'll probably be back at like 1:30 p.m. my time. And then I'll mull over what I want to do. I'll eat some food. I'll go on a walk. And I'll see you later.